Evening falls on the city. It's Friday, and after a long week, the offices begin to empty out. The bond that holds strangers together in the office is now broken. Some lounge off to a bar with friends or colleagues. Others retreat to their private and self-contained worlds at home. The hallways are now strangely empty, where just a few hours ago they were filled with the hum of activity and commerce. Elsewhere in the world, people are waking up. But on a Friday evening, most people have forgotten about matters of work. Telephones go unanswered. In a quiet corner of the building, there is someone who lingers when most others have gone home. Who, might you ask, would choose to spend their Friday evening toiling in the office? With a head buried in papers and screens, the world has a simple and safe logic to it. A strange uneasiness comes over him when he leaves the office. Doubt and panic creep in. The work could wait until Monday, but he chooses to stay. He can fend off the uneasiness a while longer. A few hours later, he leaves his desk to freshen up. He's exhausted and ready to go home. Upon returning to his desk, he sees something there that wasn't there before, he says. It's a business card. The Moonglow bar. Enjoy a tipple on top of the world. Where did this come from? Maybe it's a sign. Hailing a cab, our friend heads downtown to investigate the bar whose card just happened to land on his desk. Looking out the window, the streets are alive with people letting off steam after another busy week, laying claim to their free time. In the heart of downtown, the cab slows and pulls up to a tall, glass building, a strange place for a bar, he thinks. Through the revolving doors into a small lobby, the reception desk is unmanned, and there's not a soul in sight. He presses the elevator's glowing call button. He can feel a flutter in his stomach as he waits to reach his floor. The old voices in his head telling him, better to just go home. The elevator stops. The doors open. He is greeted by a beautiful bar with views looking out onto the city below. The lights twinkle through the windows. A bartender beckons him to an empty seat at the bar. Welcome to the Moonglow bar, sir. Please have a seat and enjoy the view. This place is a refuge where you can look out at the city and feel your worries become a little smaller. The bartender gestures to a menu. Might I recommend the gin tonic? It is made with a herbal bitter that was used in the past for medicinal purposes. It has a sharp, bright, and refreshing taste. Our friend nods, and the bartender busies himself with the preparation of the drink. A short while later, the drink is placed before him. As he brings it to his lips, the bright, floral taste ignites his imagination. He feels his surroundings recede. He notices the smell of pristine alpine air. He's been transported thousands of miles to a place where giant towers of rock brood in the distance. He can see a meadow of blue gentian flowers being ruffled by the cool breeze washing down from the mountains. He can feel the slightness of the flowers and their soft petals as they bask in the bright sunlight. He feels himself becoming aware of his surroundings again. The bartender notices his distant look and smiles before returning to the other customers. Our friend has a smile on his face too. He turns his attention to the windows and the glowing city outside. It turns out that if you give it a chance, there are plans worth making on a Friday evening. Places to go after work, to dream, to unwind, and put your troubles to rest for a while.